As I understand it, the blackout started before the storm hit. And there have been rolling blackouts, over the last 5 years. The grid has been sort of a patchwork, but definitely not an upgrade. But, speaking of Hurricane Maria, we all recall the severity of the storm, but also how slow the response was from the mainland. Tell me there were lessons learned. Tell me that FEMA is on the ground. Tell me that the response is better this time around.
So FEMA will tell you we're on the ground and we have more people than ever before. FEMA will tell you that the response is better than ever before. I'm going to be honest with you. If I put a stand on the street and interviewed Puerto Ricans and just said, step up to the microphone and answer Anne Marie's questions, I think they would give you a very disappointing, resounding no. Because here's the bottom line, Anne Marie. At the end of the day, the local government and the federal government are going to tell you we have spent billions and millions, and the numbers get confusing after a while. But the Puerto Ricans will tell you, yeah, but that hasn't actually made it down to a community level where I feel like it has made an impact that has changed my life. As one woman said to me, you can talk about all the things you've sent and fixed, but if the damn power goes out, and she used that word, and the damn water goes out like it normally does, then how does that make me at the grassroots level feel like things have gotten better? And to your point of the power going out, yeah, it was a massive island-wide blackout before the storm even made landfall, right? This was before the storm. And you should know that on a good day here in Puerto Rico, when the sun is shining and it's 75 degrees, and here comes more water to flood my feet. When it's sunny and 75 degrees, the power still goes out, and so does the water. It's reliably inconsistent here.
If I recall Hurricane Maria, part of the reason that thousands of people died is, yes, because the power went out, but also because the power went out in some crucial places like hospitals. I'm wondering what the concern is when we hear that power could not come back on for days. Do we know if there were any contingency plans put in place for people who are particularly vulnerable?
So here's some of the answers to that. Number one, the hospital system, for the most part, has been able to stay with lights on, mainly from backup generator power. So that is seemingly an improvement. You also have, you did have the cancer hospital even before the storm made landfall, where they had to evacuate patients because the generators failed. And even I was asking a government official, come on, 5 years after Maria, and you're talking about generators again that failed? Isn't that one thing that should have definitely been in a robust position to have survived? We haven't heard of the catastrophes inside the hospitals. And what's interesting, Anne-Marie, is I was talking to a Fiona helicopter pilot yesterday who does rescues and was landing on rooftops after Hurricane Maria 5 years ago. And he said, David, something that's really different about this storm is, he goes, it doesn't seem to be the outage in the same way, in that, he said, when Maria hit, it was a blackout. We couldn't talk to anybody. But he goes, the cell phones are still working. I'm getting videos from just about everywhere around the island. So even though the power's out and the water's out, something about this blackout is different. Now, the big question becomes, is it going to last months and a year or more like it did for some people after Maria? Or will Luma Energy, the private company hired by the government to take over transmission and distribution, will they get the lights on within 3 to 5 days? Mark my words, if they do, the governor is going to hail it a success, and Luma Energy is going to take a victory lap. If they don't, you are going to hear louder calls to cancel the contract, because I think if you did a poll, you'd find that maybe most people on the island, a large amount of people on the island, would like to cancel that contract. So this is really perform or get out.
Well, I hope the answer is perform. I hope that's what ends up happening. David, thank you very much. No, we'll be talking to you later on.
You bet.